Welcome back to Breaking Bread Homestead. Back to another milking session. Back to another Opinions by Seth. I see a lot of people are listening to this new song, Richmond Over Richmond, by Oliver. And he's getting a lot of grief because he's got a few cuss words. And I feel like people aren't allowed to express themselves in the way that they want to if they're real passionate about it. Like, I don't feel like he's saying anything that we most don't say behind closed doors. I don't feel like he's saying stuff that I know I say whenever I talk to people about taxes and about how the government is sometimes. And do I like it? No. Will I be able to do anything about it? No. So it's more of a conforming to the powers that are already set in place. Do I know why we have taxes? Yeah. Do I feel like it's a good thing? No. I feel like we rely on the government way too much for stuff that we should be taking care of ourselves. And I feel like a lot of people that are in government aren't looking out for our best interest. They're looking out for whatever lines their own pocket. It's the almighty dollar for them and what they can do to make themselves rich. And if that's how they feel that they need to do it, then they're going to do it regardless. They've already crossed that line. They've already done the evil deed, so they're going to keep doing it. But yeah, the song hits home to a lot of people, especially the middle class. So do I think the song's going to get very popular? Yeah. Some people are even saying it should be our new national anthem because everybody is going to feel the same way. That you work way too long, especially if you're a dad and you take care of the responsibility. You work way too long, you work way too hard, and you don't feel compensated. You miss out on a lot. And by missing out on it, I mean, there's not enough money in the world that would be able to get back the time that I missed with my kids. I mean, but I know the responsibility, and the responsibility is going to make me have to miss time with my kids. And I'm not going to go against the song. I think it means a lot to a lot of people. It's how a lot of people feel, especially now, especially after COVID. People are starting to open their eyes and realize, hey, a lot of stuff has been going wrong for a long time, and how do we stop this train from keep going forward and derail it, change paths? I mean, anytime something silly comes in the news, like UFO, there's a balloon over the U.S. that is going to make everybody wonder, what is the government going to try to sneak through on this overblown media coverage? Does that really make everybody conspiracy theorists? No, I think it just makes everybody more aware that the government are trying to do stuff that maybe sneaky. Maybe they don't do it. Maybe they don't. But I feel like they capitalize on those moments. Say like the UFO stuff. It's like, well, everybody believes it. Everybody thinks it's going down. So let's capitalize and let the media be our friend. So I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. I think people are very strategic in the way they do things. That makes me a conspiracy theorist, that people take advantage of situations, then so be it. Where I come from, that's just a con man. It's somebody knows how to take advantage of a situation and manipulate it to their advantage, and that's a con man to me. Doesn't make me a conspiracy theorist. So, that song has been a lot of talk in Christian communities that I know of, especially my wife's talked about it, just because he cussed. I don't know if it's because of jealousy. Take it out on this guy for a few cuss words. He's passionate about it. But I only heard the song once, liked it. New national anthem. Nah, I think it's just relatable to a lot of people. Myself included. I feel like it hit some points that, yeah, why? Another thing I want to talk about is school starting back up. If you're homeschooling, stick with it. Don't give up. I wasn't made to be a teacher. My wife wasn't made to be a teacher. She was made to be someone to take care of her children and raise them up right. And being a teacher is extremely hard, especially if you're trying to teach a kid to read. That will be the hardest thing I think anybody has to do in life, is teach someone how to read, because it's like they don't look at the words. I know if you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. It is 2 letters, but I'm pretty sure that word, when somebody's learning how to read, especially your children, it will become cat, it will become dog, it won't be looked at, it'll be spoken in so many different languages, and it'll aggravate you because IT is it. It's not all them other things that your children will call it. Be patient. That's, teaching someone to read will be your ultimate challenge in life when you're raising kids, I feel like. And when you do it, or if you've done it, you'll understand what I'm saying, that is the hardest thing for some reason, that kids like to push all the buttons to see when their parents will fail, if they can get them out of teaching them how to read. But all I can say is don't give up. That is by far one of the challenging things on raising the children, is teaching them how to read. If you can laugh, but try not to get angry about it. That's one thing. That's a nail biter right there. I'm not gonna lie. I've had to put the book down. I know my wife is the one that does it most of the time, but when she does it, she gets a lot of praise, because when she teaches a kid to read, they end up loving it at our house. They'll read book after book after book after book, and it's a skill that I think everybody should look into doing, and it's reading a book is so good. But to get them there, struggle. And I'm with everyone that's in that moment, that top 2 things you can do is put it down, come back to it, or laugh and push through, maybe give them rewards. I mean, you'd be surprised at any little trick that you can do to help a kid read. Amazing. I will say this, I don't know if it's true, but whenever I was learning how to sign, I was told this, and I don't know if it's 100% fact, but if you teach a kid ASL, which is American Sign Language, if you teach a kid sign language, they will learn how to read faster. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the ASL or, just using your sign language to help you read, but my kids are learning sign language now, so they're learning the simple words. Like, my new slogan is "See you later," so it's simple. It's just C and then the L for later, so it's see you later. But just I think that might be something that if you really have a struggle trying to teach your kid to read, maybe teach them sign language and help them that way. But another thing other than that is I've been trying to lose weight and trying to get healthier because being a big guy out here in the heat and being a big guy trying to do all this farming stuff that not good on you, and I'm trying to stay healthier for the children. So I'm down, I'm doing the inches thing, and it's actually kind of motivating me because I don't see a difference, but everybody else can. So if I can see the inches go down, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. That I measure my chest, my waist, my thighs, my calves. I don't do my arms because I never worried about how big my arms were, but I just kind of want to get my gut down, which is my stomach right here. I kind of want to get this down. Started out like, I can't remember the weight, but like somewhere around almost 280. I'm going to try to get down to, my ultimate goal would be down to get to high school weight, but I don't see that, about 182. I don't see that happening, but I want to get to a healthy weight, about 220. So that's my goal, and usually when I stick to a goal, I kind of reach it. So I've gotten rid of drinking a lot of pop. I know you guys are going to probably freak out, but I used to drink about 7 to 10 cans of soda a day. Trying to get rid of that, so I'm down to like 1 bottle, 2 bottles a week, which I mean bottles, I'm talking about, I think it's 20-ounce bottles. Trying to get down to like 2 of those a week. Drink a lot more milk, drink a lot more water. So yeah, just a little stuff, So yeah, that's a huge goal of mine, to get down the weight and get out there and get more active. Get this garden 100% sewed up, since it's just me and the kids. Trying to get that all knocked out. Trying to get another chicken coop built. That should be done this week. We've been taking our time on that because of the heat. Trying to work during the morning, take a rest in the 110 blazing heat, feels like, and then in the evening work a little bit more on it. But last but not least, we got 2 new kittens. And I think that brings us up to, we got, what, 3, 4, I think this is 6 or 7 cats now we got. So I've always told the kids we could have, one of my hugest fears is cats. I don't know why, I just don't like them. Can't stand to be around them, so they don't come inside, they stay outside. And so we got 2 new cats to add to the homestead. Eventually, probably if they're girls, getting rid of 1 or 2 cats. I'll probably keep this one, and then here pretty soon we're gonna go get her neutered so she can't have no more kittens. Because we don't need 30 cats. I don't want to be known as the cat people. So, other than that, I need to show you guys our new adopted dog that got thrown out here as a stray. So I'll probably show you a little bit of her on the back end of this. So, but other than that, thank you for being with me on this milk session. Signing out. See you later.